Hey guys, RunwithCraftscissors here with another plan with me. We're in my Erin Condren, and I'm doing the No White Space kit from PurdeePlanner. I know I've been featuring her a lot lately. I'm not really sure why. It just kind of worked out that way because I feel like the last 3 videos have been her. So I hope you're excited about this one too, because I did the Grinch kit in my mini Happy Planner as well, the mini one. So now you're seeing the full one, which I said I was going to do eventually anyway. So we're doing the week of Christmas, so December 24th through December 30th. Super excited for the week of Christmas. Yeah, I'm so excited, and I can't wait to tell you guys about Trent's music performance program tonight. So let's get started. All right, so I have my bell because there is bells in this tree right there. So I brought out the Christmas bell, and then this green apple bow is perfect for this kit, as well as the green apple heart. I just moved mine. And then here's the red bow, because there's red bows. We have the candy cane for the candy canes. I'm out of candy canes though. And then the periwinkle bow. How much does that perfectly match that periwinkle ribbon? Yeah, I didn't even catch that in the mini version, but it totally does. And then the red ornament, which I feel like all I see is the green ones, but I know there are red ones. There's a red one. I just threw something down on my lap. I think it was more Monday through Sunday boxes. I don't even know. It's gone. Okay, let's get started. Oh, and the Santa hat, because he's wearing the Santa hat. Of course. Okay, so I want to start from the bottom up, because that's how I do it. Oh, I need to take this out. Yep, there. My pouch. It makes a little bubble. I mean, it's already lumpy anyway, because this little planner is getting a little chunk-a-munk, but that's okay. We like it anyway. Okay, so I'm going to go all the way to the bottom, I think. What I want to do. There. Should be straight. Should be straight on the paper. Yes. Yes, yes. There. Perfect. Okay, and then this side. So I don't really have to change up how I plan in this planner too much, especially since I've actually been changing like a couple of my planners to where I don't really use this is the week before this, the middle boxes. I just put in that, and then I started using my sidebar more, so it's fine that I don't have that middle boxes, because I have this box down here, which is normally bottom washy and kind of like a wasted space in most spreads that you see in my planner. Let me make sure it's straight. There we go. Okay. Then I think, I'm trying to remember if I wanted to, I'm trying to remember the last time I used one of our kits in here. There's one, but I think I did one recent on that one. Hold on. I know. Okay. So I did that one. Okay, so I'm thinking if I put, instead of having to put crack washi up here, if I put it right here, then I won't have that problem up there. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take some of the crack washi, the skinny. There's one wider one. There's 2 wider ones on that side. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and put this down, because I know that it'll help me later. Go this way. I think this is what would be best. Okay, so his performance tonight. We left. My mom was already there. She reserved a bunch of seats, and then there was a really funny situation. Okay, I found it funny. It's not that funny. Where are my little tiny scissors? Let's throw them in the thing. Yes. No. Where are they? Oh. My little teeny tiny gold scissors. Have you seen them? Because I haven't. It's gonna be a problem. Those are, there they are. I moved them over there. So my mom reserved seats, but she had like stuff laid on the seats. And then she was like sitting there, and it was like 6 seats. Like, well, she was sitting on like the ones for her and my dad, and then the ones for me, my husband and I, and then my in-laws. And so it was like she got like second row, to one side, and he was going to be more in the middle, but by the time you go 6 seats in, you're pretty much in the middle. So I said, yeah, that's fine, we'll sit there. And then if my in-laws want to sit with us, they can, you know, because like I don't know where their preference of sitting in places are, because some people don't like to sit that close to the front, and that's okay. Anyway, so they ended up wanting to sit with us, but there was a guy in front of us that was reserving, I don't know, like 4 seats, and he didn't have stuff on his, but he was sitting there, and this other dad came up and sat down. This goes on the right, and then this goes on the left. Okay, so he came over and sat down like in between these 4 seats, kind of like he chose the middle seats for he and his wife, and they sat down, and then the other guy goes, sorry man, saving the seat for my family, they're gonna be here in just a minute. And that guy that sat down like did not get up right away, and I was like, this is kind of awkward. So then he spots some like chairs sitting next to like some desks and decides that he's just gonna go get those and add on to the row next to the guy that just told him that those seats were saved. That's what he did. I couldn't believe it. I was like, that is not, you don't just get to add on to your row. Oh, but whatever, he wanted to see his kid. I'm like, I get it. There's that, like, I have to be front and see my kid. But the lady, like right behind me, like a little bit to the right of me, like I'm here and she's over there. I like turned and looked at her, and she's like, oh my gosh, she like mouthed it at me, and I was like, I know. Like, we couldn't believe he just kind of like, okay, well then I'm gonna do what I want to do. And I'm like, I have students like that. Is what I was thinking. And I'm like, yep, people do that. That's how people are. Okay, I'm pretty sure I need crack washi right here, so I'm not gonna put the sidebar on just yet until I build across here, because then I can put my crack washi all the way up and line it up against that. So I will wait. Okay, so I'm done with this sheet, but I'm not done with this one. And then I need glitter headers is what I'll use here, since I'm not gonna like use this space. I have before though. I've stuck functional stickers over this. It is not a big deal. You know, you do you when it comes to your planner on that. Okay, so then I want my full boxes. I'm just gonna stack up in rows. Here's Monday, but I thought that was kind of funny. But anyway, getting to the important part. So then the kids come out in rows and they go up. We're in like their cafeteria, and I guess their cafeteria has a stage. And they go up behind the curtain. It's like this big golden, like old looking curtain. I think I like to do at the top, yeah. And so they go up there, and the principal comes out and thanks all the families for coming, and then she introduces the music teacher. The music teacher comes out. She decides to go ahead and go through all of her thank yous at the beginning for like everyone that helped out with the show and stuff. And then, because the only thing I think she thanked at the end was like her readers. There was some kids that she had go up and read, which I think if you watched my plan with me before, I said that like the teachers might have been kind of nervous about the kids reading. They did an excellent job. The teachers did have to come help some readers, but I think they were just nervous, honestly. And some of them just like ran through it really fast. Like you could tell they had like memorized it almost. They just needed like cue words. You could tell them the first word and then they would rattle off the rest of it. I thought that was kind of interesting, but it was still a fun thing to watch. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and just do my boxes, and then I'll do the crack washi all at the same time. So then I can use like scraps to build on each other. Because this one I can just follow the boxes. The Happy Planner, you have to like ignore your boxes. So it's a little confusing, but when you switch planners like I do. So I was trying to decide. Anyway, he did really good. There was some times where he like didn't do like the kinesthetic, that's what I call it, kinesthetic hand motions that go with the song, like the words that go with the song, and they're supposed to do a little motion with it. Some of them he didn't do. At one point he just crossed his arms and kept singing. I'm like, he wasn't upset. He just decided that was comfortable. I don't know. So I thought that was kind of funny. Kids are funny. But he did so good, and we were so proud of him. We took him out for pizza afterwards. And then it was even more funny. Well, okay, I guess I should rewind. So the songs that they did, in case you're wondering, they did Joy to the World, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, We Wish You a Merry Christmas, and Jolly Old St. Nicholas. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. I wasn't familiar with that song when he brought it home. I was like, I don't know that song. But I grew up singing like church Christmas songs. I don't even remember having a Christmas program in elementary school. Maybe one time, but I don't know that it was Christmas time. I just remember someone dressed like a cat and a mouse and them running across the stage and us singing at the same time that they were running. It was weird. That's all I remember. Anyway, I digress. So then the readers would like come up in between each song. So in between each song, the kids would have to sit. And then they'd go back up. And then it was like, they would bow and stuff. And then there was a little girl that was in front of my son that had a silly Santa hat. It was like a mini Santa hat on a headband. And it was like, it kept covering my son's face every time I was trying to take a picture. I was like kind of frustrated, but I understood that it was like this cute thing on her head. But it was funny because it didn't even go with her dress. It was definitely something that like this little girl really wanted to wear. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, I'm not going to like hate on it. But I only got like 3 photos without it being somewhere on his face. And the show was like 15 minutes long. So that was kind of interesting. But I think if I had been further to the right, I wanted to be more in the center because that's what I was thinking. But I think if I had been more to the left, then I would have had a better angle. But my parents and my in-laws were, so I'm sure there's more photos. Why did I just grab this one? What are you thinking? You're thinking the days of the week. You need Thursday. It's on this sheet. That's what I was thinking. I just figured I'd go all the way across and then do the crack washi all at the same time. That was kind of funny. Most kids were like, you know, dressed up, not like way dressed up. Like we didn't way dress up our kid either. He just had khaki pants on. We did buy him some dress shoes because he didn't have like a super nice pair of dress shoes. He just has his tennis shoes all the time. I think I told you guys that. And then, yeah, because I think I told you guys about how I ran into one of my students when we were buying the shoes. Well, I ran into another one of my students that both had graduated. I think they may have graduated at the same time. I'm not even sure now that I'm thinking about it. But I'm trying to think if there was anything else. So then they dismissed him. And then we picked him up and his teacher was like, he did so good. And I was like, I know, I'm so proud. Because he was having kind of, you know, not wanting to, I don't know, I guess music class was kind of a fiasco on Wednesday. And so they weren't sure really how this was going to go for the class. Like, not just my kid, but it was just one of those things. I don't know, you're getting towards Christmas break and the kids kind of start acting crazy, which I totally agree with. I feel like mine are at the point where they're like stressed. I feel like last week they were acting crazy. This week my kids are stressing about their grades. So I think that that's the difference between high school and elementary school, is that like this is like a fun time. I feel like for elementary schools, they're about to have their class parties. And then tonight we got an email from his teacher saying that they're gonna build gingerbread houses with their 5th grade buddies. They have buddies in 5th grade. How cute. I know. And then also, while his teacher, my son's teacher, was backstage, which was in the library, so backstage, she took a picture of like the boys together and the girls together, and I just thought that was so cute of her to like send us while she's backstage. Oh, our little stars. Anyway, so I thought that was funny. I'm trying to remember everything because I know one day I'm gonna want to come back to this video and be like, what was so funny about that time, you know, his kindergarten performance. So I kind of like the time capsule-y feel of my channel sometimes and sharing my memories with you guys. So I hope you enjoy me sharing, or you have similar memories or about to, or wherever you're at in your life. But he had both sets of grandparents there, so he had a little crowd of fans. And I don't know, it was just a good time. So then we took off and we went to Pie 5, our new favorite pizza place, because they have cauliflower crust and they have whole wheat crust. I need to eat whole wheat bread. I really can't eat like white bread anymore. It makes my stomach hurt. So I have to eat whole wheat, which still, I mean, it's still carbs, but I guess it's better. I don't know. And then my husband eats cauliflower pizza, and then they have a kids meal where you get like a cookie or a brownie and a drink and a pizza. So it's a pretty good deal. Well, I went to the checkout, and lo and behold, there's one of my students that has graduated. So I was like, oh my gosh, hi, and stuff, and told her what we were doing. And then a little while later, okay, so I checked out, but I didn't realize my husband got a salad. So then he goes up to the register, and she's like, no, I already checked them out. And my husband's like, no, I need to pay for the salad. And she goes, no, it's fine. It was so funny. And then even a little while later, she comes out to our table, and she gives me a little note card that says Merry Christmas, and then it says love, her name. And I put it on my Instagram. I even tagged her in it, because I mean, I don't like follow my students, but I can still tag her and she can see it. So I did that, and because I loved having her in my class. She was a great kid, and probably still is. So she gave us coupons along with that little card for 2 free pizzas. So hook up, which is really funny, because like I think I told you guys, like as high school teachers, we don't get like the same amount of like desk covering Christmas gifts as elementary teachers, which honestly, like after even seeing tonight and all the stuff that like my son's teacher has done for me, totally makes sense. Elementary teachers, hands down, do way more work than high school teachers that are just teachers. Not saying like high school teachers that are coaches, I'm sure they do even more, because I'm not a coach. I don't have time for that. Or skills. You have to have those too. But like they volunteered to like stay tonight. Like that's not part of their contract time. They volunteered to stay tonight to make sure it ran smoothly for all of their families and all of their students. And that just means the world to me. So yeah. Anyway, so it was kind of funny. But then it was like I get this, little gift from my past student. I'm like, sometimes it takes a while. So it was just kind of funny. But I mean, obviously I liked that place. I'm like, yeah, I knew exactly what I was ordering. And we've gone there, I don't know, 4 times since we discovered it. I want to say about that much. Yeah, this is way better. I'm not having to put the glitter washi at the top. So if you put the glitter washi here, then you don't have to put it at the top. Unless you like it at the top, then, you do you. It's your planner. That's what I always say, right? You guys always tease me. No, you don't. I'm just kidding. Oh, and then my tutor today, it was so awesome. He wanted to do the review game with my world history class. And they're a really good class. And it was so funny because he got up there and he was like super excited. And I was like having to explain like how to do the game. Because he's like, I play Kahoot. And I was like, yeah, but you have to read the questions like as fast as you can. Like, because you have to read it for him. And he's like, oh. So it just like changed the dynamics. Because he's been in my class before. And so he's seen how I do Kahoot. And obviously he's been my tutor this whole semester. So he's seen me do Kahoot. But not a lot because I had my student teacher. So walking him through how to do that, he's like, man, that's kind of hard to do. Like I have to read the questions like within the amount of seconds. And then I have to read all of the options before the timer goes off. Because it helps some students to like hear it. So it was kind of funny. But he definitely like upped, I feel like, the student like hype for the game. It wasn't the same old like I'm up there doing my thing. So I think that was good. Okay, so sidebar, the way I do it now. Okay, so this would be like my half box, and I'll cover up part of this with a habit tracker. So then it'll be like my goals. My goals can go right here, and then my habit tracker is going to go right here. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to grab this habit tracker. Go ahead and put that down before I forget what I'm doing with my life. Okay. And then that will be the goals. And then for the next part, I need my Monday through Sunday. Monday through Sunday. Oh no. Okay, well I guess that can go up there. And then I need the checklist down here. Okay, so we'll do the checklist down here and Monday through Sunday up here so that it matches the spread. So we're gonna put this one here. Okay, and that'll be like a this week, right? For my just regular heart checklist. No. Yeah, regular heart checklist is this week. I think. I got more Christmas cards today. That was fun. I love getting Christmas cards. So one of my coworkers gave me one, and it's like a pop-up one. It's the coolest thing. I didn't even know they like made those. I mean, I knew they made those, but like I don't know. It was just very detailed. It had like 3 layers of like Santa and a polar bear and something else. I don't remember. Okay, so there's this week, and then I want the Monday through Sunday with the rose, not the water. Put that one down there. I think the other thing that I dropped somewhere below somewhere, I don't even know. I think that had the other options like that flipped. So in case you're like, I would want it the other way no matter what. Okay, and then instead of this week, it's like orders. So I'll just put remember, like to write down my orders. I don't know, something. Put that down, and then I want to put my full box. You're a mean one. Then I've used up that sheet. Then we need to do a glitter header. So that lines up right. Where are they? They're over here somewhere. There's one. It's cut so well you can't see it. It's kind of how that happens sometimes. Anyway, so that was kind of fun today to mix it up with my tutor. And he's a student, but he's just older. I think he's a senior. Yeah, he's a senior. He's most definitely a senior. So he's a senior and they're sophomores. So it's kind of like the whole, like my son in kindergarten has a 5th grade buddy. It's kind of like they have this senior buddy that they know. And I just think it means a lot to kids to like know an upperclassman. I don't know why. I mean, I remember it too. It was like, I remember when I was a freshman, my brother was a senior and I had all these like friends of his that like, I was like, yeah, they know me. Cause you're so boss back then. Like, yeah, they know me. You just always feel that way when like you fit in with the older kids. And then when you finally get older, you're like, no, I'm young. Right? I'm there. Okay, and then so anyway, so we found out my son's going to be doing a gingerbread making thing with his 5th grade class, and they need sign-ups for bringing stuff for the classes. And I don't know if the 5th grade like parents are, I'm guessing they got the same email that we did, or I don't know, but my son's teacher like put it on the Sign Up Genius. I'm not sure if you've heard that, but it's like a website and you can go ahead and just like put whoever you want like to email the sign up list to, and then they click it and it sends them an email reminder link for what they signed up for. It's been great because like there's just so much to sign up for with these elementary schools. I honestly don't know how our parents did it like before technology, like keeping track of all this stuff. I mean, I put it in my planner, but like when I immediately sign up for something, I might not be at my planner. So having the email to refer to later, oh, that just, okay. That was funny. I just kind of laid down. I was like, I'm not ready. But I don't want it to hang over either. It's not there. Right there. Trying to make sure I don't see. Okay. So there's like a teeny tiny bit on there. I'm just gonna put this on here like that and cut it off a little bit. And we'll do the same to this side. There's just a teeny tiny little snippet area, because this doesn't have the stacked line right there. Yeah, so I need to be a little bit longer. Snip that off of there. Okay, well that's done. And I could do crack washi right here. I have enough, so I'm gonna do that. She always includes more than enough. So if you get slightly crooked or whatever, just fill it in with crack washi. That's what it's for. Like this one might not go all the way up because it doesn't have, yeah, it's gonna stop right there, which is fine. I'm not gonna go do that one. It's like really tiny amount. I think this kind of just finishes off the spread and boxes it nicely. It is kind of hard to do this next to the coil though. I will say that's a struggle towards the end of your planner. But I made it. There. Okay, so all the headers and glitter washi, I used what I needed to use. There is a bill due. This is my Etsy planner, but basically the bill comes out of what you guys pay me already. And then there's payday, there's a habit tracker, bill due, and some extra quarter boxes. And then there's some extra date dots. The sidebar sticker, which sometimes I lay this down and then I end up covering it up and I'm like, why? So I have a sidebar sticker, not sure what I'm gonna do with that. And then I have a water tracker and a heart checklist. And then I know I have a Monday through Sunday somewhere on the floor. Oh no, it's not. It's over here. Did I find it? I swore I knocked something down off my, maybe it was a clip. I don't know. So this is the opposite. No, it's the same. It would have been up here. I don't know how I ended up with two of these. I don't know. But I have two, so that's cool. Lori always asks for those. One of my Loris. All right. So as far as pre-writing, there's not a lot of pre-writing. I can put some stickers in, but that's not a lot of stickers. It's just a little. Oh yeah, I have my holiday stickers, and I did get my January ones from Cupcakes and Stickies. Oh, I forgot to put the rest of the date dots down. I know. Look, I caught it. It's okay. Don't put that in the comment. You guys are really good about reminding me. Look, I did it. It's done. Look, I fixed it. Ooh. My son's thing is like thumbs up, by the way, like all the time. Okay, so 24 is eggnog day. I like eggnog. I know that some of you don't. I enjoy it. And then 25 is pumpkin pie day, which we make a keto pumpkin pie that's really good. And then the 26 is candy cane day, which we do have candy canes on our tree. And then they keep passing them out at Walmart too, like the little ones for little kids. 27 is free balloon day. Not really sure how that fits on the 27th, but sure. And then, which my son did get a free balloon once at Dollar Tree because he's just that friendly. And he got her to give him a birthday one. It wasn't even his birthday. I don't even know. Okay. This one is card playing day, which my mom loves playing Progressive Army. 29th is TikTok day. So we have to know that it's almost time for New Year's. I don't know. And then 30 is soda day, which is ironic because a lot of people are like, my New Year's resolution to give up soda, which I pretty much give up soda, regular soda. Then the 31st has champagne day, which definitely goes with my champagne glass. Look at that. It's the same. The same. I'm kidding. But I do have my January one already, so I'm excited about that. And then I need to put in my planners. I plan on Wednesdays, like I update my planners on Wednesdays and Sundays, but my plan with me in this planner is now Thursday nights. So I'm going to put the planner, we'll use the yellow one. These are from, this one's from Britannia. This one is from Sticker Monster, which she's thinking about changing her font. So I don't know if she's done that yet. Okay, so I film on Thursdays. Put that there. And then my character sticker is a penguin from Britannia, even though these are not in her shop anymore. And then new releases now go up on Wednesdays. So I'm going to put, instead of putting this up here, like I'm going to post them, I'm going to put it down here in that, like, I'm going to post my new releases in my Instagram. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. There you go. Now you can. My bad. Okay, and then I have cameras for before the pin, midweek, and end of the week from Planner Love SP. Then I have my habit tracker. I'm going to use this little camera from Cupcakes and Stickies for right there. Then I have my Etsy sticker for my goals for Etsy orders. Okay, and then I have my pictures. I've been trying to take my listing photos on Tuesday, then work on listings when I get home on Wednesday. Sometimes I do my listing photos here, so I'm just gonna put it right here in case I happen to do it on that day, but that's okay. I used up all my cameras from Sticker Monster Co. Okay, so here's my before the pin stickers. Go with here. And then midweek, these are from Britannia again. I really like her script stickers. I don't like my handwriting. That's why I have my sticker planner mostly. I do write some stuff in, but most of the time. Alright, and then this one says work from home. I'm gonna put that in like the clip box, so I list what clips I'm gonna release that week. Then I have my little design thing. So I usually design more of my new releases on like Saturdays. I'm gonna put that there. These are from Sticker Monster Co. And then when I don't make orders, when I forget to post, and when I post bows, don't make sales, when I post a new flower. I don't think there's Plan With Me. I could have used that there, but I grabbed that one. It was what was on top. Okay, so that's all what those are for. Mostly. I think that's it. I feel like this is going to be a harder week to figure out because I'm going to try not to work on Christmas or Christmas Eve. But with new releases coming out on Wednesdays, I don't know. It'll be interesting. I'll figure it out. Okay, I'm going to put my clips on and then I'll zoom out so you guys can see everything. Okay, we're going to put this one red one over here. We're going to do the periwinkle bow on this side. And then we're going to do the green bow over here. I think I'm going to skip the red bow because it's like bright red. I'm going to do the Santa hat and the candy cane. Yeah. Nope, that's backwards. That's funny. I was like, wait, nope. We're backwards. Okay, zoom out. You can see a little bit of my sticker mess over here and some of my clip mess over there. But there you go. That's my spread this week. I hope you guys like it. I'm super excited about it. It looks really fun and festive. And if you want any of the clips or shop from any of the shops that I used, all the links are in my description box below along with coupon codes because y'all got to save that money. All right, bye guys.